Hari Om, and welcome all the Atmajyotis to today's Gita Satsang. So, for the past two classes, we have contemplated and learned to chant Gita 15.15. So, today we'll just revise what we've done in the past two classes and we'll go ahead. I'll just chant the shloka. Since we've all learned it already, I'll just chant the shloka and you can chant along with me. Place your hands in Namaste, sit straight, and close your eyes. Sarvasya chāhaṁ hṛidi sanniviṣhṭo mattaḥ smṛitir jñānam apohanam cha vedaiḥ sarvair aham eva vedyovedānta-kṛid vedeva chāhaṁ. In this shloka, Gita, Sri Krishna is saying, I am seated in the hearts of all living, and from me come memory, knowledge, as well as forgetfulness. I alone am to be known by all the Vedas. I am the author of the Vedanta and the knower of the meaning of the Vedas. So last class, we had contemplated on the first half of the first line. I am in the hearts of all living beings. So when Krishna is referring to heart, what is he really talking about? Is he talking about the literal heart which pumps blood? No, he is referring to the mind which is as beautiful and as selfless as the heart. So the heart is ever giving and always never selfish. It never wants anything for itself. Just like that, the mind which is selfless and loving to everyone, it's the mind where Krishna is seen the best. Krishna is within all of us. Krishna is within you, Krishna is within me. But Krishna is only evident. You see the Krishna within yourself or you see the Krishna within others only when you are selfless and when your mind is selfless. And the class before that, we was seeing what is he meaning when he says he is within all of us. So because he's within me and because he's within everyone, does that mean everyone are Krishna and everything that everyone does is fine? Even a person who might not be maybe like a thief or someone who doesn't do always the perfect things, are they also Krishna? Not, yes, they are Krishna, but then what does it mean when they say they are Krishna? There is Krishna within them, but then the Krishna isn't evident because it has to go through a lot of changes. So just like how we identified that gold ore is, we don't call it gold, right? We don't call that gold ore is that beautiful necklace, or we don't call it a bangle of pure gold because it still has to go under changes. It has to go through a lot of processes. That's what we saw two classes ago. So today, let's understand. Krishna is also saying that I am, from me comes memory, knowledge, as well as forgetfulness. What does he mean? Why is he referring to only these three things? Does it have any significance, or is he just naming it for the sake of naming it? Let's look at this further. All right. Before we start, I have a short story to narrate. Sorry, before we start, I have a question to ask all of you. Where do you all think is the world? Can you point at the world? Simple question. Where is the world? Anyone?
Ajay brother, can I say?
Yeah.
The world is on the earth.
The world is on the earth. Okay. Anya?
Okay, could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The world is in the solar system, which is in the Milky Way, which is in the universe.
Okay. So can you point at the world then, Anya, for me?
It's
If you were to
a
show where the world is to me from where you are, where is the world?
we are in it right now.
We are in the world. Okay. Interesting. Anyone else? Simple question. Where is the world? Can you point at the world? See, if you were to ask me, I'd say, oh, look, this is the world all around me. Like Anya said. Gia, do you want to? Okay. Anyone else? Nobody else knows where is the world. Nobody knows where the world is.
I could give a second try.
No, it's fine. We'll give everyone else a try, okay? And then we can come back if no one else does. Grihit, Naksh. Where is the world?
Everyone is gone.
Oh, Jia. Sorry, I didn't see you.
So we're in the world and everything around us
Okay, we are in
is
the
in
world
the world. Yeah.
and the world is around us. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Grihit, go ahead.
Like you can see even up and down, even like in your sides also you can see the world.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anyone else?
Just wanted to add an extra point to grid.
It's Sohan, we'll discuss all of that later, okay? We can first I'm just asking a simple question. Let everyone give their answers. Shreyas, where do you think the world is?
I just joined, so I didn't understand it.
But simple question, where is the world? Can you tell me where the world is?
In the universe.
The universe. So if you were to point at the world, where would you point?
Like I feel the world is the universe.
Okay. Okay. Sanvi, where do you think the world is?
Our mind, because whatever we think and our thoughts are our world.
Okay, interesting. So you're saying the world is in your mind. Then if you need, like, let's say you want water, that's also part of the world, right? So if you were to drink water, would you say, oh, it's in my mind, so I'll just drink water in my mind and your thirst will be quenched?
But then our world is like the water which we're drinking is all materialistic. So the actual world is what you're thinking about, your thoughts, your manifestation about things.
Okay, very interesting. All right. Naksh, go ahead.
The world is within us.
The world is within us. Okay. So same question. So let's say you want a cup of water because you're really thirsty, right? And for me, I would say the cup of water is part of the world, right? So if you were to ask me, if I were to ask you, sorry, if you want a cup of water, would you just look within yourself and find the cup of water and drink it? Or would
No.
you would go near maybe let's say a water filter and get a cup of water, right?
Yeah, sometimes from rivers too we get water.
From
Yeah.
rivers also, yeah. So then how is the world within, if the world is really within you, then you'll find everything that you need is within you, right?
No.
Yeah, okay, no problem. So we all have a little confusion. Is the world, like Sanvi said, the world is our thoughts, or like Anya said, the world is around me. What is this world really? Where is the world? Let's understand, okay? So before we go to that, I'll narrate a short story. There was this man called Mullah Nazruddin. Okay, one very dark night, he was under the lamppost in the night, in very late in the night, and he was searching for something. Like you can see in the picture, he was searching here and there for something. He was very intently searching. Where is it here? Is it here? And he couldn't find anything for a very long time. He was searching, and someone saw this old man under the lamppost in middle of the night searching for something, and he got concerned because it's very late in the night and it's very cold, so this old man might fall ill. So he came up to him. He's like, oh mullah, what are you searching for? What do you need? Even I'll help you if you want it. And Mullah Nasruddin is like, I lost my house key and I'm searching for my house key. I can't find anywhere. I've been searching for a very long time. And this man says, oh, you lost your house key. Where did you lose it? Did you lose it here? And Mullah Nasruddin is like, no, I lost it in my house. My house is very far away, but I'm searching here. The man was very confused. You lost your key in your house. It's very far away. But why are you searching for your key over here under the lamppost? Then Mullah Nasruddin is like, hey, you silly person, there's no light in my house. That's why I came here to search because there's light over here. He's searching under the lamppost. I'm searching here because there's light here, and that's why there's no light at my house. That's why I'm searching here. This man was just confused, right? So now, if we listen to this story, we are also like the other person who's talked to Mullah Nazruddin. Why is this man searching under the light if it's here? If it's lost in his house and the key is at his house, then why is he searching here? Similarly, we always search for things around us. Why are we searching outside? Are we also, we might think, oh, Mullah Nazruddin is one very silly fellow. He doesn't know anything. But are we really that different from Mullah? Maybe me and Mullah aren't that different after all. You might ask, oh, how? I am very smart. I know where to search for what. But let's understand why we are very similar to Mullah. I'm not saying you are exactly like Mullah, you are also silly, but there might be some things that Mullah is thinking that you also might think. Let's play a small game, okay, to understand this. Everyone likes games, right? Raise your hand if you want to play a game. A very short game, nothing too much. It's a very interesting game. Yeah? Yeah, Anya's really excited. Okay. Anyone wants to play? No one else? Okay, fine. Awesome. So it's a very simple game, okay? So these are the ground rules. I will show the picture of a person. Okay, you probably will know the person or will not, doesn't matter. Even if you know it or you don't know it, you can guess the person's name. Okay, so it's similar to Guess Who. I think you guys might have played Guess Who. So I'll show you a picture and you have to guess the person's name. Okay, so the rules are the person who raises their hand will get to guess. Okay, it's not like I'll give partiality, or whoever wants to guess, they can guess. Is everyone fine? Thumbs up. Okay, it's very simple, nothing to be, and even if you don't know it, you can guess. There's no problem in getting it wrong. There's no like, oh, if you get it wrong, you're not right. If you get it wrong, you're not like you're gonna be scrutinized. Okay.
So will you call out the name of who is going to answer?
Yeah, I'll call out the name. Okay, so the first one. Okay, we'll start easy and then eventually we'll get a little more hard, okay? We'll start a little bit easy. So the first one, I'm sure many of you might know him. Okay, so I think Shreyas came first. Shreyas.
Narendra Modi.
Okay, yeah, that was really easy. Okay, fine. We'll start off easy. Narendra Modi, obviously. Okay. Okay, lower your hands, lower your hands. We'll continue. Okay, next. This is also, I think this is relatively easy. Yeah. Okay, Sohan. I think Sohan raised his hand first.
I raised it.
Yeah.
Today my class teacher told about this man. I forgot it. He's from Kolkata, and his name is.
Okay, if you don't know, you shouldn't raise your hand. You should raise your hand only if you know.
No, that's okay. He says he forgot. So you can go to the next person.
Me.
Okay, fine. I think Shreyas already I got a chance. Grihit, would you like to go?
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Nehru. Okay. Not quite Nehru. Skanda.
He's Swami Vivekananda.
Yeah. Okay, I thought this was easy, but okay. It's correct. Swami Vivekananda. That's right. Okay, good job. Okay, next. So, this might be slightly little more difficult. Shreyas has already given a chance. Shreyas, I'm sorry, you already gotten a chance. We'll go to Raghavi.
Yeah, PV Sindhu.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's PV Sindhu. Yeah. Does anybody know who this is? What is the significance of PV Sindhu? Skanda, what do you know about PV Sindhu?
She's a badminton player, Olympic champion.
Olympic champion. Yeah, that's right. She's a really great badminton player, and she won the gold medal for India.
She's a former world champion in women's badminton team.
Olympic. Yeah.
Bronze medal.
So okay, yeah, bronze medal. Sorry. Yeah. All right. We'll go to the next one. This is a really easy one. Okay, Anya, yeah, you can go ahead.
It's Chota Bheem, the
Chota
one
Bheem.
we've all seen in cartoons.
Cartoon Chota Bheem. Yeah, good job for Anya. All right.
I already knew that because I watched it when I was little, but I
Yeah,
don't
even I
watch it
used
now.
to watch a lot.
I don't watch that now.
What do you like about Chota Bheem?
He's strong.
He's strong. All right. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Yeah. Sohan, Shreyas, we've already given you all chances. Raghavi's given. Naksh, we'll go to Naksh.
Sudhamurti.
Sudhamurti. Okay, I think someone was telling you the answer, but it's fine. Yeah, good job. Sudhamurti. Yeah, this is Sudhamurti. Naksh, do you know anything about Sudhamurti?
I only heard of her and seen.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
social worker. Yeah,
Social worker. Yeah, she's a social worker and she's a really, really great storyteller. Her books, I don't know if many of you have read it, but she
I
writes
have read a
really.
book already, and my grandmother sees many videos of Sudhamurti.
Yeah, yeah, she's a really beautiful storyteller as well as a social worker. That's right. Thank you all. Good job. Hand for Naksh and for Sohan. Okay, fine. Now we got another one. Does anybody recognize this person? Who is this? Nobody knows? No guesses? Who can this be? No guesses?
Mind blown.
Mind blown. Okay. Skanda?
I guess he's a boxer.
Boxer. What do you think his name is?
I don't know, Anna.
Okay, boxer. Anybody else? Nobody knows this person? No one? Wow. I thought everyone will get this really easily. Nobody knows this person, is it? Okay, fine. So actually, all of you, this was a trick question actually. This person doesn't actually exist. I got his image from the internet. It's a completely random person and he doesn't even exist. It's a AI generated image, actually. So all of you pass the test. You guys, he's not a real person. He's actually a fake person. So now we take a slight detour from the game. The game is over. Okay. All right. Good job, everyone. All right. So what can we learn from this game? Is there any learning? What do you guys think the game was done for? What is the learning? So, Grihit, sorry.
To recognize others' identity.
Recognize others' identity. Okay. Naksh.
to know who all are famous.
To know who all are famous. Okay. Okay, I'll ask you one simple question. Why was it that most of you could recognize the other people, but you couldn't recognize this person? Why? Why? Give me one simple reason.
It was because in the background it was looking quite generated. So no
Okay.
one could really know. It looked like real.
It looked real, but yeah, but why couldn't you recognize him? Shreyas.
Because
Like
we have a
Sohan, one second.
we recognize the other people because they were like into our I don't remember what you call the storage part of the brain. Chitta.
Okay, Chitta. Okay. So you think it's because of the Chitta? Okay. Anyone else? Why do you think you could recognize everyone else? Also, when one interesting thing happened, someone called Swami Vivekananda as Nehruji, right? I don't remember who, but someone called him as Nehruji. Why did that happen?
I mean, Grihit.
Grihit?
Yes.
No, no.
I
Yeah, there's no. I was asking, why do you think that happened? Why did you think someone was someone else? Not asking you, I'm asking in general. what is it about that person that, oh, you thought, oh, okay, this might be Nehruji?
Because I had seen his face and I got a little confused, so I told like Nehru.
Yeah, so you've seen something before, something similar, some similar image to Nehruji, right? And Swami, I'm not sure, but Swami Vivekananda might resemble him to some extent. So you've already seen something, and you went back and you're like, oh, that looks like this person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw something and you recognized it, and your mind went, oh, that person. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Skanda.
Yes, Anna. The personalities which we could recognize, we had seen them before, or we had heard of them before, so that's why we could recognize. Then the picture of a man who was random, actually we didn't heard of them or seen him before in our life.
Yeah.
That.
So you've already seen something before, or you've already heard of their name before, and that's why you associated with this, right? So similarly, when you've seen something before, or you've heard something before, or you've smelled something before, you have some kind of association with it. So Sohan, don't annotate on the screen. Okay. So when you see something, you always associate with something. So when I give you some yummy jalebi or some yummy gulab jamun, you won't think, oh, this smells like some gross, like let's say some bad smell, like some rotten food. You'll know, oh, it's yummy jalebi, it's yummy gulab jamun. Why? Because you've already smelled it before. If you've never smelled it, like you've never seen this person before, and therefore you couldn't recognize him, but you've already seen Sudhamurti, or you've already seen Narendra Modi, and that's why you could say, oh, you had this some kind of image, and you had a name, and you joined those two, and you're like, oh, this is Narendra Modi, right? So similarly, we always see things, or we hear things, or we, through our five senses, we always receive something, and we keep some kind of association with it, right? Similarly, even for our hearing, let's do another short experiment, okay? Vijayji, is there any way of sharing only audio?
No, anyway, you have the slide, no? In that only audio comes, right?
Okay. Okay. Let's watch a small video. Okay. I want you all to close your eyes and just listen to everything that's going on. Okay. Everyone, close your eyes with me. It's a short experiment. Okay. Everyone, close your eyes and listen to what I'm going to play on the screen. Everyone, have you closed your eyes? Okay. So listen to everything and tell me what you think after the experiment. Okay. Everyone, stay silent and listen to what I'm going to play.
אני רוצה לאכול פנקייק, אבל אני עצלנית מדי כדי להכין אותו.
想食 pancake，但我太懶想整。我喜歡吃鬆餅，但是我懶得做鬆餅。Vorrei mangiare un pancake, ma sono troppo pigro per farlo.
Okay. Everyone can open their eyes now. Everyone? Okay. So it might have sounded a little weird. Grihit, yeah, you raise your hand.
I heard of the sounds.
Okay, yeah. So I'll before you go ahead, I'll ask you a simple question. It all sounded a little weird or might be something new, right? What do you think they were saying on the video? Any guesses?
Oh,
They were speaking a language.
They were speaking, yeah, they were speaking language, but
Can I language in one sentence in many languages?
can I guess the languages?
it's not about guessing the language, but what were they saying in that language?
They were saying that
Pancakes and
Pancakes. Okay, something about pancakes. Okay, Gia?
I don't know.
I
Nobody
think that
knows?
was a pancake factory which they are visiting. The
Pancake factory. Okay,
I
and
think they're visiting the farm.
visiting the farm. So then, why is everyone saying pancake? Pancake farm?
No, it's far.
Farm.
Name
Okay.
it far.
Sir,
Yeah.
I think that I don't know exactly if it's pancake or not, just like Grihit and all said. I think it's something about food.
Food.
And they have come to visit the farm because near the farm there may be a restaurant.
Are you saying farm only because of the background? Only from the audio. Where was farm? How do you know farm?
I can see it on the window there.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Only from the audio. How did you get farm? I'm saying, what are they talking about?
They were talking about food.
Food. Okay. So I'll reveal the sentence. Actually, they were saying, I like pancakes, but I'm too lazy to make it. That's it. Simple sentence. I like pancakes, but I'm too lazy to make it. They said in Hebrew, they said in Cantonese, they said in Mandarin, and they said in Italian. 4 languages. So why was it that so many of you couldn't recognize it, even though it's all sounds only, right? If you can understand what I am saying right now in English, then this is also sounds, right? But why can you recognize this sound but not that sound? What is it? Sohan.
yeah, because the foreign languages we don't know. If we know,
We
we
don't
could
know.
identify it. And if they're saying in Italian, if we know Italian, we can find out what are they saying. But they say in different languages which we don't understand. And Hindi, English, the Indian languages we understand, which we know only. Few people know all the languages in India.
Okay, yeah.
That is very rare. So like that, we don't know the foreign languages. So it was hard for us to find out the Spanish, Italian, those foreign languages.
Okay, yeah. Anyone else? Why was it? See, you can same sound here, same sound there, but one you recognize, one you understand, one you don't. Everyone is clear with the question. So
And the
wait,
what
give 1 second. Naksh,
Because we never learnt it.
we've never learnt it. We've never come across it. Yeah,
And it's something new for us.
something new. Yeah. Grihit, you want to say something?
I was about to tell what Gita told.
What? Who said?
Like we have never heard of it. That's why we were not even recognized.
We've never heard it. Anyone else? Anyone?
Any answers from Swanandi, Sanvi, Snigdha, Raghavi?
No, Vijayji, I have similar answers like others.
All right. Yeah, please continue, Adityaji.
All right. So let's take a step back. Okay, let's summarize everything that we've seen through the 2 experiments.
Andy, what?
Sorry. Okay, yeah. So let's summarize what we learned or what we understood or what conclusions we made through the 2 experiments. Right? So one answer we got was, oh, I know this person, Narendra Modi, Sudha Murthy, or I don't know this person. Oh, this looks like Nehru, or oh, I don't know this person at all. It looks like some AI generated person. Second answer. Or third person was, oh, I've seen this person somewhere, but I don't remember. Remember, Sohan said this. Sohan was like, oh, I've seen this person, but I don't. When we showed the picture of Swami Vivekananda, he said, oh, I've seen this person, but I don't remember their name. Today only we learned it, but I don't remember their name. Right? So I know, I don't know, or I don't remember. These are the three kinds of answers we got from all the pictures. I mean, all the activities. Right? I know, I don't know, and I don't remember this. So we can classify these into two main parts. One is memory, right? One is memory because see, when you say I know this or I don't know this, we have some kind of memory. So when you look at some face like Narendra Modi, you see a white beard, white hair, doing namaste. When you see all those things, you have some memory. You say, oh, I've seen this person on my TV. Oh, I've seen this person in the news. Or when you see someone wearing a sari, wearing specs, an old woman, you say, oh, this is Sudha Murthy. We have some kind of association, we have some kind of memory of everything that we recognize. Or even for I don't know, you say, oh, I've never seen this person and I know this. I remember that I've never seen. That's why I don't know this person. So you don't say, oh, I know this, but I don't know this. You say only I know this or I don't know this. It's either one of these two. And both of them come from your memory. Right? So we can say that I know this and I don't know this comes into our memory. What about I don't remember this? It's simple. I don't remember this is nothing but forgetfulness, right? When you forget something, you say, oh, I don't remember this. Like how Sohan was saying, oh, I don't remember Swami Vivekananda. I learned it today, but I don't remember it, right? Does everyone agree with so far what conclusions I've made? We get three kinds of answers and they come into two categories, memory or forgetfulness. Everyone agrees, right? Raise your hand if you agree. Yeah. Snigdha, only Snigdha is agreeing. Jia, Grihit, Naksh. If you have any kind of objection to what conclusion I'm making, you can say. Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's in up to par now. Okay, so we have only two, memory and forgetfulness. Right. But I have one simple question. What happens before we have memory or forgetfulness? See, you see something, but what happens before it goes into your memory or before you forget it? This is a question for everyone. I want everyone to answer. Look at the question. If it's not clear, just look at the screen. What happens before memory or what happens before forgetfulness? Very simple question, I'm assuming. Yeah, Jia, go ahead.
For before memory, as soon as you see the picture, you know that you have seen him somewhere and know his name, place where he lives. No.
So what is the word that you would say that? You know that. So what is that called?
Like memory.
Memory. Okay, but yeah, memory is already there. What happens before memory? Before you get some kind of memory, something has to happen, right? What is that something? Naksh.
Forgetfulness.
Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. So forgetfulness happens after you have some memory, after you forget it. Correct. You forget it. But what happens before these both of them, before memory, before forgetting? What
We never
happens?
knew it.
You don't know it, okay? So what is the word for that? It's all right. You can think about it.
I don't know.
Yes, it's no problem. Swanandi?
Yeah, before memory and forgetfulness, we observe the thing, the object, which is shown to us.
Observe.
Yeah.
Good. So what is that? So observing, what is it called? What is the act of observing called?
You see like what's the color, or if you're listening to something, what type of music it is. So you
Right.
think and you grasp it in your memory.
Right. So observing is some kind of, so through your five senses, you're receiving information, right?
Yeah.
So that's one step. But immediately after you receive this information, what happens in your mind?
I don't know about that.
Okay. Raghavi?
Is it realization?
Realization. Okay. Okay. Skanda?
As soon as we see or recognize something, the neurons in our brains actually joins to other neurons and through dendrites to form memory or some bond between them.
That's from a scientific perspective. I'm just speaking from normal. Like, see, you see something, like Swanandi said, you observe something happens, and then you have a memory. See, let's say you and your friend do something really fun, right? You do something, you're doing some action, and then something happens, and then you have a good memory. You have, oh, that day I had so much fun with my friend. You have a memory. So between observing and between memory, what is that one thing that's missing?
Right now, you all saw the photos. You saw the photo of Swami Vivekananda, Sudhamurti. So you could either say, oh, I know, or I don't know, or oh, I have forgotten. So like that, the answers came. So between seeing that picture and the answer, what happened in between?
Naksh?
Is it imagination?
Imagination. Not quite so. Your memories aren't your imagination, right? They're actually something that happened. And imagination is nothing but a collection of memories, right? That we change somewhat. Not
Yeah.
quite. Sohan? Sohan? Okay, it's all right. Okay, so I was looking for a very particular word. So when we observe something, we have a memory of it afterwards. But between those two, what happens? You're aware of it. You're aware of something that's happening. So nothing can happen if you're not aware of it, right? We can our senses are always receiving it. Our memory is always happening. But for both of these to communicate with one another, we need our awareness. And who is this awareness? This is me. I am aware of everything that's around me. If without me, what is the use of these memories? What is the use of everything around? So my senses are always receiving, but the awareness is aware of it. When I am aware of it, I can make some kind of memory. I can even if after I make a memory, I can tend to forget it, like this. So the most important of these three is being aware of things. So I have memory, I have forgetfulness, but before either of these can happen, I have to be aware of the things around me. I have to be aware of, oh, I am seeing a picture of Narendra Modi. Oh, I am seeing a picture of Sudha Murthy. I am aware of what is happening around me. And who is aware? Me. The person we call the thing we call Atman, that is aware of everything around me. And I am receiving all this information from the world. So what really is the world? The world is nothing but this awareness making memories and making thoughts and all of that around me. Everything around me is what becomes my world. So you guys saw that picture of Narendra Modi, but you didn't recognize the picture of the last person who was AI generated. Why? Because he is not part of your world, because your senses have never received it. Your awareness has you've never been aware of that person, or you've never made a memory of that person. That's why they're not part of your world. So your world is nothing, as you can see in the picture. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel through the five senses, that's what becomes your world. And the most and what drives this world is the awareness. Without the awareness, this whole world doesn't exist. So what is the most important part of this world? It's me. And where is this really the world? If I am aware of it, and without me, if the world doesn't exist, then what is the use? The world is within me. So that's how this world, through the five senses, we receive it and we are aware of it. And without me, the world doesn't exist. The world is nothing but within me. My thoughts and my what I receive is what makes up my world. So all of you in the starting, you had pointed, oh, the world is around me. Oh, the world is there. The world is here. I am in the world. But what is really I am in the world? The I am in the world is nothing but a misunderstanding. What really is happening is that the world is within me, because I am receiving all this information from the world, and I am creating this world within me. So everything that I receive makes up my world, and the world is nothing but within me. Is everyone clear with that?
I want to add one more point. So even your own body is within you, awareness. You are aware of your own body. Your body is the instrument through which all the senses are working. However, your body itself is within you, which you, awareness, you as that Atman. So if you are not aware, there is no body also. Like in the deep sleep, you are there, but you are not sure whether the body is there. When you wake up only, you say, oh, I had a good sleep. Why? Because you misunderstand yourself as the body. But you are truly that awareness, that Atman. Without you, even this body has no awareness by itself. The eyes do not see the picture. When you recognized Narendra Modi, it is not your eyes that recognized. Your eye is in the body. But it is you, the awareness, who recognize, oh, that is Narendra Modi. So that awareness is what Aditya ji is talking about. Please continue.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you have a question?
Yeah, I still have a doubt. Do you mean the world is within us or awareness is the world?
So, the world, what is world? Like how Aditya ji showed you step by step, the world is interpreted through your, once when the sensations come through your senses, you then become aware of it. Then you look into your memory and say, oh, I know this, or I don't know this, or I've forgotten this. So there is awareness occurring of about something, and then there is a interpretation about it happening because of the memory or lack of memory, both. Oh, I don't know this, I have never seen this, is also an interpretation. But this awareness is happening where? Within you. Which you? The Atman. Because you are the very source of that awareness. Without you, there is no awareness of anything. So if that Narendra Modi picture had to be given a meaning, only it can happen because you are there. If you are not there, no one to give a meaning. So in that sense, where is the world? The world is eventually what is you are aware of, what is coming into you. Does that bring clarity to Swanandi?
Yes, Vijayji.
Yes, Aditya ji.
All right. Is everyone clear with what we've done so far? Anyone has any confusions? Everything from the experiment till the conclusion. Okay. So it might be a little confusing. So just to summarize, we always receive things through our five senses, and then our awareness sees all of this. We are always observing things around us. Our awareness is always watching, and then we put some kind of thoughts or we put some kind of memories, and these memories come and go. Maybe you might forget it or you might remember it. So like this, there are three very important things: awareness, memory, and forgetfulness. These three are constantly what makes up my world. And the world is nothing but what I make of it. And so in a way, the world is within me. So we've understood this till here. But what can I use this for? That's the most important thing, right? What can I use this understanding for? Does anybody have any ideas? How can I use, okay, I've understood this. Okay, awesome. But now how can I use this?
Ratan?
Yeah, Anya, go ahead.
So we can use this to be aware of ourselves, of the world.
I didn't understand that. Aware of ourselves in the world.
Yes.
Can you explain?
So like we're aware of ourselves. I can use this for like we're aware so that we can be aware of ourselves.
Okay, I'm aware of myself now. So now what? How does it help me? Anya?
Yes.
Sorry?
What?
So you said I'm aware of myself, but how do I use this? How is it helpful that I am aware of myself now? Okay, it's fine. No problem. Think about it a little more. How can I use this understanding to my everyday life? What can I apply it for? That's the question. Gia,
Okay.
you want to share something? Gia?
We can be aware like what's around us and what's not there.
We can be aware of what's not around us.
Yeah, and what is there.
What is okay, so understanding what is not there and what is there around me.
Like sometimes people think that this is there in the world, but it's actually not there.
Okay, so understanding the world, so not simply assuming it exists. Okay, no problem. Good. Good. Anyone else? Grihit, what do you think you can use this for?
We can use this for as we not I'm getting confused. How should I say?
Okay, it's fine. You can take your time. Sohan, would you like to share?
Yeah. So, as what I understand for the memory and the forgetfulness, see, if you see something, you remember it. Sometimes at the needed time you forget it, but again after some time you again, oh, that was this was that, like that you remember and say. So that is known as the memory.
Okay,
So
Grihit, not to explain what you understood, but I'm asking, how will you use this in your everyday life? How will it help you?
So if you ask how it helps me, see, if you see with your five senses, you express that. If you feel that touching, seeing, smelling, tasting or hearing, it heads to the brain, and brain decides that did I saw this thing, did I taste this thing, what is this, all happens in the brain, and we get the answer and we say it.
Yeah.
So it happens like that.
Okay. This is all good. Everyone really good insights. Okay, but I have one small thing that what I understood, I'll share. Okay, I hope it can help all of you. There's an image that I'd like to show all of you before this. Can everyone look at the image? You can take a minute, look at the image. Understand what's happening. Okay. Snigdha.
Can I tell what I understood in this image?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so in this image, the first man with the curly hair, he draws the bars. So meaning he doesn't see what the jail cell in a positive side. He sees it in a negative way, so he draws bars. But the other man sees it in a positive way and draws the scenery. So this shows like two perspectives of looking at one point of view.
Yeah. Okay. One follow-up question. How do you think this is related to the shloka? Do you think it's relevant or not?
I have to think about that.
Okay, no problem. Raghavi?
Yes, like Singha told, like I think the picture definitely talks about perspectives. And do I also answer your question?
Yeah, same question. So how do you think it's related to the shloka? Do you think it is, or it's just completely random?
I think it's related to awareness, because awareness also includes perspective. And
Okay.
you're aware, the guy on the left is only aware of he only looks at the bar cells, whereas the person on the right, he looks at the scenery rather than only the bar cells. So it's of perspective. He is more aware of the more positive side.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Snigdha?
Yeah, I got it now. Can you go to the previous slide, which had the picture of like the person looking at the world?
This one?
Yeah, so in the which you showed in the other image, like when they look at it, whatever their awareness like takes in, whatever they're aware of, that's what they put into like I don't know how to say it, but then I've
Yeah.
understood how is it related.
They represent what their awareness, what they are aware of, and what they take.
Yeah, and then how they take it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what it's related to the picture.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Anyone else? There are no wrong answers. Anyone can take a guess. You can explain what the image is also, no problem in that. Skanda.
In this picture, there are two prisoners, in which the first prisoner on the left hand side draws the bars of the prison, and the man or the prisoner who is in the right hand side draws the, I mean, he paints the scenery beyond the bars. So it is the difference between their awareness. The left hand side, the prisoner in the left hand side is aware of the bars itself, but the person in the right hand side is his awareness is beyond the bars.
So when you're talking about awareness, what is the awareness really doing?
Uh, uh, Awareness.
Yeah, okay, yeah, awareness is aware, but what does it really lead to? All this, I spoke about memory, forgetfulness, awareness, three things, right? But what does this really comprise of? What does it finally make up? We had said one thing, right? Before this.
Yes, sir.
What was that? It makes up my
Yes, it makes us our mind aware of the things.
right. That's all correct. But
No, I'll ask the question. So today, Aditya started the session with one question. What was the question that he started with? What is the first question that he started the session with? Where is?
Where is the world?
Yeah.
Yes, Guru.
So can you relate that to this final image? Do you think there is relation?
Yes, Anna. Actually, the person in the left-hand side thinks that the prison itself is the world, but the prisoner in the right-hand side has awareness beyond I mean the prison. He knows that the world is beyond the prison, and it doesn't last in the prison itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good job, Snanda. So yeah, so the left-hand's prisoner, his world is only this much, these four walls, and that prison bar is his world. But the one on the right, his world is so much more. His world is beyond that bars, and his world is what he wants to look at. He doesn't want to look at the bars. He doesn't want to be confined to the small space. He wants to look beyond. So what can we understand from this? Essentially, it's correct. Even Snigdha, Raghavi, what they said is exactly correct. It's all about perspective. How we look at some situation, or what we look at the situations around us, whether we want to be positive about it or negative about it is up to us. And what we choose is what makes up my world. If I always choose negative, 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 my world will be negative. But if I choose positive, 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 my world will always be positive. Like, look at the person on the right. He's in a prison. He's confined to four walls. He's in such a shabby place, but he's still looking at the ocean. That's a positive. So his world is positive. But the same person, same situation, same room, same cell, but he is looking at the negative. So his world is negative. So like this, one thing that I could understand that I can use in my everyday life is how I look at everyday situations. So let's say something bad happens, whether it's good or bad isn't up to the situation. It's up to how I interpret it, how my mind says it, or how I label it. So I can, let's say something bad happens. Like say your teacher gives you some 3 hours homework. You can think, oh, it's something very bad. I have to do so much work. I want to just play all day. Or you can think, oh, but this is going to help me. It's going to help me become a better person or understand the subject better or get better in whatever I'm doing. So my world is what I choose to make it and how I want to look at it. That's what my world is. Is everyone clear with that? That's what I understood. And that's what I would want to use it as. Is everyone clear with that? Okay, awesome. So related to this only, we had done one activity last week. Does anybody remember last week? Before ending the class, we did a small activity. Does anybody remember? Not activity, but it was some kind of homework.
You meant spy cam journal? Because I forgot to do that.
Yeah, spy cam journal. Yeah, spy cam journal, right?
Because I forgot to do that.
Oh, okay. Did anyone do it? Who all did it? I did it. Did anyone else do it? Skanda,
Aditya, I did, yeah. I did it.
you did it? Awesome. Okay, Snigdha, Skanda.
Actually, I did it for just 3 days because I was having exam in my school. I mean, periodic test. That's why.
Okay, no problem. 3 days, 4 days, it's fine.
Yeah, same. I did 3 days, 4 days.
Okay, no problem.
Could I like share about it or something?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. So
I'll just get the book.
yeah. Skanda, meanwhile, would you like to share? What did you understand, or what do you can also show, if you're comfortable with it, you can share what you wrote down and how it helped you to reflect.
Yes, Anna. It helped me. It helped me to look at my vision. I mean, my way of thinking, to evaluate myself. Actually, I started on the same day, 14th July. And what one thing I enjoyed that day was that day's Bhagavad Gita class. And what did I enjoy? Why did I enjoy? Because I learned new things on that day, and it was a very good experience for me. What was one thing I did not enjoy today? Uh, did not enjoy means what I don't think. Actually, yes, the one thing I didn't like was actually I didn't spoke well that day in Bhagavad Gita class. I was trembling actually, and why didn't I enjoy? Because it reduced my confidence. So that's why.
Okay, really interesting. Thank you, Skanda. Really nice.
Thank
Anything else, Skanda? What did you? Okay, so it helped you evaluate yourself. But
yes, sir.
why would you say that? You can evaluate yourself anytime, right? So if I were to evaluate myself, I'd say, oh, I am a great person. I am very smart. But how did this book help you? Why do you think
Because at that instant we forget it. But when we write it down and make a journal, we can read it at any time, and we can remember it and inculcate in our life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we will not repeat it again.
Yeah. So when you write down something, you tend to not forget it, or you can always come back to it when you're more calm. Good. Thank you, Skanda. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Did it help you?
Yes, it helped me a lot.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Snigdha?
Uh,
Yeah, sorry,
yes.
Skanda. Go ahead.
I was thinking that I will follow this every
Okay.
day.
That's really
Today.
good. I hope
Today my
everyone can. Yeah.
I would. I mean, I will practice this daily.
That's really good. The more you do it, the better it'll be. I hope
Yes,
everyone
sir.
can follow this and everyone can share with me next week. Good. Thank you, Skanda.
Thank you.
Snigdha, would you like to share?
Yeah. So what I learned like doing this activity was like you can like visualize your day, and then you can also like get to know. And when you write what happens about the day in the journal, like for example, you're angry or something, and if you write it down, then you feel calm all of a sudden. So like I did this activity also, and I've kept another journal for my like a diary for myself, and I just write about my feelings every single day, and it's become a habit now. And I also wrote for this. So I'll just tell one of the things I have written here. So on 15th July, I wrote that what made me made me happy today. I wrote my vocals class in school. That made me happy because we were laughing and making a lot of jokes. So that's why it made me happy. And what made me sad was on that day was that I got my English marks and they were not so good. So why I got sad about it was I could have done better. So Skanda said that if you write about your day, you'll be able to like go back and again read it, and then you'll be able to see your mistakes, whatever mistakes you have done, and you can not do those mistakes in the future. So like it's good to really write a diary and keep a record of your day.
So it kind of helps you reflect on what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Snigdha? Anything you'd like to share?
No.
Okay. Did you enjoy the activity? Would you like to continue doing it?
Yeah, I like to continue.
Okay. That's really good, Snigdha. Thank you. If there's anything else you'd like to share, go ahead. Next class. Thank you. Swanandi, is there something you want?
Yeah, actually, I was not there in the previous classes. So can you just tell about this activity?
Right. So basically, last class I'd given a very short homework. So although I know how annoying homework is, this was a relatively short homework. It was just about half an hour throughout the week. So the activity was, I'll just get that on the screen. So essentially, last class, what happened was, so I introduced this journal. So I wanted you guys to make these 5 columns, and every day write down the date and write down something that you did that you enjoyed. So maybe it can be anything. It can be something that some small activity or some conversation or something that you ate that you enjoyed. And the next question was, why did you enjoy what you had enjoyed? And the next question was, what was something that you did not enjoy? And similarly, why did you not enjoy what you did? That was all. So you can take 5 minutes. Doesn't have to be too long. I gave examples also. So this can be what you can write. These are examples. So I learned something new in my driving class, and I hadn't been making progress, so I enjoyed it. Or I had to wake up early. I didn't enjoy that. So I have had holidays, so I want to wake up early. That's why I didn't enjoy it. So these are the examples that I give. So that was last week's homework. Is that
okay? Fine.
Yeah. If you have the time, you can also do this and share with us next class. So you
Sure.
understood, right? Just 5 columns and write just 5 minutes every day, not more, not less. You can spend 5 minutes and just write down simple things. All
Sure.
right. Anyone else who would like to share, or anyone else do the activity? Okay. All right then. So how is this related to today's shloka? Do you think it's related or it's completely not related? I'll give you a small example, right? So last class, I had shown this, right? The thing that I enjoyed was I learned to drive in my driving class. And the thing that I did and why I enjoyed is because I hadn't been making progress. And so when I made progress, I really had fun. So one thing that I did not enjoy that day was I had to wake up very early in the morning and I had to go out and do some work. And why I didn't enjoy that was because I was having holidays and I wanted to take nice, good sleep and wake up aram se and whenever I wanted to. So how is it related to today's shloka? Is it really related? So what I can say is my world is what I look at. That's what we understood today, right? So when I look at the second example on the right hand side, something I did not enjoy. I did not enjoy waking up early. That's something that happened, right? That's part of my world. And that's something that's a negative, like how we saw the positive and negative of the prisoners. This is something I can say there's a negative, obviously, because it's something I did not enjoy. So what we understood was how can we convert the positives to negatives. So like how Skanda shared, he was trembling in class and he felt that he did not speak. But let's say we take the same example and how do we convert that negative to positive? How do we see the same thing that we might think is bad in my world to something that's good in my world and something that I look forward to? So taking Skanda's example, we can say, oh, he's trembling, but then he's learning to talk with other people and he's enjoying conversations with other people. So when he's talking in front of all of us, we are not here to make fun of him or say something bad to him. So when he's really in front of many people, he'll be comfortable to talk with everyone else. So that's one way we can convert something negative to positive. Or another example, like here I've written, I had to wake up early in the morning. How do I convert this negative to a positive? So here I've written, I had to wake up early in the morning. But why did I enjoy it? I've changed, as you can see, I've taken it from the why I did not enjoy to why I did enjoy. So why did I enjoy the same thing? So I woke up early and I have an early start to my day and I can do many more things. So now I can have maybe 4 or 5 hours extra in my day. And early in the morning, I can do whatever I want to. So that way we can take anything that's negative and it's all about changing perspective, like how we saw the pictures of the prisoners. It's about changing perspective. How do I convert something that's negative to something that's positive? So look at your journal, see something that you've written that you did not enjoy. See how you can see the same situation again later on when you're nice and calm, and see how can I convert this to something that I did enjoy and why can I enjoy this. So whenever you're doing something, try to enjoy it. Always look at, oh, why is this benefiting me? How can I enjoy this? So next time when you're writing down your journal, think about this. Think about how can I enjoy this? And even if you do have something something that I did not enjoy, see how you can change that same situation next time if it happens to something that I did enjoy. All right. I think we've gone a little over time. So does anyone have any questions or any confusion?
Can I ask you one thing about this?
Yeah, sure, Son. Make it a little quick because we have very short time. We're already late.
Can I do this in Microsoft?
Yeah, sure. So you're saying like on a Microsoft
computer, yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't have. I'd prefer if you wrote it down, but you don't have to write it down if you can't. Only if you can't write it down, then you can use if you have to. But
It's my wish.
preferably just one sheet of paper and a pen. That's all you need. Okay. Everyone else? I know that we're late. Does anyone have any problems if you take 15 more minutes? Any issues? Anyone? If anyone has to drop out, you can drop out. There's no problem. Okay, I'm assuming everyone's fine. Snigdha, go ahead.
I didn't understand the part where like you showed a video and then like they were speaking different languages. Like how is it? I don't get like how is it related to the
how is it?
shloka?
Okay, so let's go back to the shloka. Here. Can you see the line where Krishna is saying, from me comes memory, knowledge, as well as forgetfulness? You see that, right? So what is memory? What is really memory? What is knowledge? Or forgetting, like when Sohan said that he forgot someone's face or someone's name, what is he talking about? he's talking about some kind of memory that he's made or some kind of things that he's consuming into his world, right? So we're always taking things from around us into our world. And basically whatever we see or whatever is around us becomes part of our world. So like how you might have seen Narendra Modi before, but not PV Sindhu. So PV Sindhu is not part of your world. So basically the entire point of the activity was to show that whatever you've seen before, whatever you've heard before, whatever you've felt your five senses before is what becomes part of your world. And everything else is basically not part of your world, because something that you've never heard before or you've never experienced before, how can it be part of your world, right? That's essentially the point of the activity. So it's to show that your world is made up of what you consume. Is that clear? You're still confused?
No, it's clear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Is everyone fine with that? Is everyone clear? Okay, so we're really short and we're already late. So I think to share our understandings, we can have maybe three lucky people.
No, let's listen. Let's listen, but let's make it short by everyone. Let everyone express, Aditya.
Okay, fine. Okay, then. If everyone's fine with it, everyone can share. Okay, Snigdha, go ahead.
Yeah, so I understood that the three things known as memory, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Memory is like when you know something or you don't know something, like that's a memory that you know. Like you did the activity of guess who, and then we told whichever we know and whichever we don't know. And like whatever knowledge we like get by observing, like that is there. And then we also forget things, like even though we know something, like Sohan told, like I know this person, I've seen this person, but I don't know the person's name. So like there's also forgetfulness. And we also understood that whatever we see, it's taken in by our awareness, and it also depends on the perspectives. And we also learned that where is our world. And we also learned that there are some things we don't know because it's not in our memory or it's not in our knowledge, so we'll not know about it. Like the video you showed about the people speaking Cantonese, Italian, and all other languages. So it is not in our knowledge, so we don't know about the thing. So it depends on our like memory and all, and as well as knowledge and forgetfulness. So that's what I understood.
How do you think you can use this in your day-to-day life?
How we can use it in our daily life? Like I think by observing more and seeing things in a more better way or a positive way, like the activities spy camp journal we had done, we can whatever written as like I did not enjoy it, we can try to see it in a positive side.
Yeah.
And we can whatever we also see, like the picture you showed, whatever we see, we are also supposed to see it in a good way, not always in a bad way. That's what I understood.
You don't have to always look at something in the good way, but see how you can change everything to your own benefit.
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful. Anything else, Snigdha? Thank you. Really well said. Sohan, would you like to share? Make it very short, okay? Because I think we're late. Sohan? Okay, Sohan isn't there. Skanda, would you like to share?
Yes, Anna. Today we learned that Krishna. I mean, from Krishna, memory, knowledge, and forgetfulness comes. And between these knowledge, I mean, observing and storing it in our memory in the form of memory and knowledge and forgetfulness, there is awareness, due to which due to which we can recognize things, we can identify things
One
through.
small correction. Here we're using the word knowledge, right? So I think there's a slight confusion. When Krishna is saying knowledge, he's referring to nothing but awareness. So knowledge is what is between knowledge or awareness. The activity of knowing something or being aware of something is knowledge. So there might be a slight confusion, but knowledge refers to awareness.
Okay.
Right? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And how we can I mean how we can inculcate this in our life is by looking something or everything in a positive way, and not always in a negative way. um, Everything has a positive and negative side, and we have to look at the positive way side. um, for example, the spy cam journal and the picture we saw and talked about it, and that last classes, the two trees, so like that.
Right. Yeah. Anything else, Kanda?
No, that's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Skanda. Really well said.
Thank you.
Next, Swananti, would you like to go?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I would start like about what world is. So whatever we know, whatever knowledge we have, how we get it by our awareness, which lies within us. So that is our world. And how shall the world be lies in our hands. So if whatever perspective we have about our life, in that way, we can make our world. This is like the brief summary of what I understood.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Swananti. Anything else?
No, nothing.
Thank you, Swananti. Sohan, would you like to share? Make it as short as possible.
Okay. So as short as possible is, so the knowledge or the forgiveness which is stored in our brain is known as the memory, which if we express it, see, then we understand what. So by seeing again them, we say, oh, like that, we understand and we memorize it and keep in our brain and store it for a long time. So the world is in us. Everything is in us. Like Krishna is in us. Brahma is in us. Everyone is in us. But we are not thinking like that. That's the only change where people get confused.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sohan. Anything else? How would you use this in your everyday life?
It's simple that when gold ore is turned into gold, same if you use this in a correct manner, it is like that.
Okay, but okay, I also took the example of spy cam journal, right? How do you think it's related to that?
Huh?
How do you think it's related to the image I showed or the spy cam journal?
So we express the things with our five senses, and it goes to our brain and decides what everything as I told. So the awareness happens.
Okay. Okay, I think it's a little unclear, but just hear everyone and see if you can understand. So basically the point of the spy cam journal was to change our perspective. So to see something that's not necessarily something that I enjoy to something that I enjoy. How to change one from here to the other. Right? And like that, the prisoners also were shown, the prisoners picture was shown. So one saw it as this and one saw it as positive. Yeah? Thank you, Sohan. Very well said. Raghavi, go ahead, please.
Yes, so I learned today. I learned that it is we recognize things through our awareness, and it is our five senses that contribute towards us becoming more aware. I also learned that our world is made up of the things that we are aware of. For instance, if you take a small baby, it's only aware of food, of eating, sleeping, playing with a few people, and it's only able to recognize the few people around it. That's its whole world. But as the baby grows up, grows up even more bigger, it starts recognizing even more people. It becomes even more aware, and it experiences more things. Its world becomes even more bigger. Similarly, we should also become more aware. We should learn a lot more things in a more positive direction, so that even our world becomes bigger.
Yeah. And how do you think you can use this in your daily life?
I think that through awareness, we can just cultivate so many more positive things rather than looking at negative ones, and we can also improve our perspective rather than keeping it towards the small things. Even when we saw the prisoner, he just, even in a very bad situation, he thought that his life was over. It was only about being blocked in a small cage. But when you looked at the other prisoner, he thought there was a lot more to life, and that whatever difficulty he was going through was only for a shorter period of time, and he focused more on improving himself and getting a life that was even more better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what is your takeaway? How do you think you can use it? Okay, the prisoners is correct, but how do you think you can use it?
I think I can use my awareness to look at situations in a more positive way rather than focusing on the negative ones.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why the journal was done, so that you can convert something that you don't like to something you like.
Yes.
And you can reflect on it easily.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Bhargavi, and thank you, Raghavi. Grihit, would you like to share?
Yes. So I understood that when you have the memory, a memory will never go, because you will have that memory in your head, but then you will forget. The memory will not go anywhere.
Okay. So when you're forgetting something, what really happens?
Like we keep sweating, we keep thinking, what should I do? Like example, in exams, a lot of time I have done it.
So you've panicked, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And so how is that related to the awareness and my world? Unclear? Confused? Are you not sure?
No.
Okay, so just to summarize really quickly, what happens before we get anything into our memory is we are aware of it, we observe it. Our awareness always recognizes it. And then it comes into our memory, and then after that we might forget it or we might remember it. Right?
Yeah.
That's what makes up my world.
Just to
Whatever.
add to what Grihit said, so Grihit, when you say, oh, I forget sometimes, you can also now, like that prisoner, you can say, okay, how do I remember? I have to remember everything for the exam. How do I remember? Look into how to memorize such that you are able to recall everything correctly and perfectly. So memory, just like your muscle, no, you run. So after some time, you are able to run faster. Like that, memory also is something that you use and you cultivate. So like that, everything can be using your own power of awareness. You can convert into what is it that benefits you and people around you.
Okay, Guruji.
Very nice. Thank you, Grihit.
Thank you, Grihit.
Sanvi hasn't.
Sanvi, would you like to share?
Yeah, so I understood that we have to be aware of everything to like experience memory and like forgetfulness, because we need to know something to be able to forget it. And I also understood that we should use the skill of awareness to like see a positive thing in a negative. Like we should see like a negative thing in a positive way. So we need to be able to connect negative things, but then like using awareness, we need to see the world in a positive way rather than a negative way.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else, Sanvi?
No.
Thank you. Anya, would you like to share?
No, it's fine.
One sentence, nothing.
Mm,
Anything that you learned and how will you apply it? Simple, nothing too.
um,
So, okay, I'll ask you a simple question. What did you understand from the activity?
the activity. Which activity?
The one where we saw pictures of people or we heard the sounds of language.
Oh, yeah. It helps us to recognize each other's identities.
Okay, recognize. And what does that lead to? How is that? So I asked a question in the start, right? What was that?
What's that?
What is the question I asked? I started off the class with a question, right? What is
What is the world?
what is the world? Right. So how do you think those two are connected, the activity and that question? Don't know? Okay, so just to, in case you're not clear, just to show that the activity, we saw someone we didn't know, but we saw some people that we also know. So it just shows that what we receive is what makes up my world. So what we get through our five senses and what we keep memories of, or what we might forget, or what we're aware of, that's what makes up my world. So it's essentially three things. So awareness, memory, forgetfulness is what comprises of my world.
Oh, okay.
Is that clear or are you confused?
No.
Okay. Would you like to share anything else, Anya?
No.
How do you think, how do you think you can use this in your life, in your day-to-day life? Anya?
Yeah.
How would you use, okay, so you've learned this, but how would you use it?
I would use it to be aware of myself.
Okay, aware of yourself. Okay, then one more thing was why was the spy cam journal done, or why was the picture of those prisoners shown? What do you think is the relevance? What is the connection between that? Don't know. Anya? Okay, it's fine, no problem. So just to, in case you didn't follow through, what the point of the picture was to show that what we look at, the prisoners looked at the same prison, but they were in the same prison, but what they looked at, what they painted was different because of what perspectives they had. So their world was different even though they received the same thing. So essentially your world is what you can control and how you shape it out to be.
Okay.
Are you sure? You look confused. Is everything clear, Anya?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Anya.
Thank you.
I think everyone shared. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone's clear. Hari Om.